I'm Luis Gonzalez.
Perlis Carrasquillo.
Well, I got us into real estate a while back, was just looking for alternative sources of income. And, we're looking to learn more today from people that actually have a system in place that are doing it consistently. Well, ideally, based on research done this year, we wanted to focus on multifamily, duplex, quadplex, 12 units and above, that type, with strategic partnerships, whether we go and do something together with Zack or do it with other folks in other states. That's ideally what we're thinking about doing. Or maybe buy a cluster of single family in an area, because obviously having more properties in one area is a lot easier for the property management company to do it. It's all going to come down to strategic financing. Who can we get the best money from and for how long, right? So, and then also the strategies, which is one of the things that I really like about what Zack mentioned. Really having a process in place that works. How do we make that work better for everybody? It has to be a win-win for everybody that's involved. That's the way we are. That's the way that I am for sure. And looking at building something that provides good quality for everybody, the investors, the returns, the partners, not only their return, but having good relationships built along the way. There's opportunities to do rehabs if it makes sense, and if you got the right crew to help you do it. There's going to be areas where we just don't want to touch something if we don't have the right people. I was looking around on events that were going around real estate. I saw one that was posted by Zack, so I decided to check it out. I was in it a couple of weeks ago, and I liked him. Something about him rubbed me a little bit different than the other, people that are pitching things and, they want to show you how to make $100,000 over the weekend, So I was like, well, let's go check it out. So I talked to her about it, and we decided to come up from Miami.
I like his style. Let's go so we both can learn, and I'm glad I like him. I think that we can organize better, and then we just find out that we need to build our team. And now we have like an idea of what we really need to move forward with everything.
Yeah, also being able to identify or realize that you're missing certain pieces, right? Maybe there's a coaching opportunity depending on how that's structured with Zack and the group, right? Or with him or with the group, depending on the option, or maybe an option with the mastermind program. It all comes down, to numbers, right? And timing, I'm saying that because of the distance that we live in, but I think overall it's very positive. He's brought up things that sometimes we just don't know about because we're not doing it every day, but I think if those things can be taken care of, we'll be fine.
Man, when I see those amounts of people with 2 deals, at least for me, I'm like, they're making more money than me in a year. So definitely, I want to do it.
Yeah, definitely that regardless of the type of person that's on the other side, if they use the strategies and the education, it works for them, right? It's not necessarily the same amount of return, but it works for them, and that's a good thing. I like the style of training he's using. I'm very much about going as much in depth as possible, so really you can learn. So far so good. I'm looking for more in-depth info just to avoid as many mistakes as we can make along the way, but I like it.
It's very straightforward. I like that. And then he covers the information, but also, keeps you awake while he's, teaching. Mm-hmm. But that, at least that's something that is good for me.
We all need help in moving forward, especially from people that have done what we're trying to do. So there is a proven record here on different parts of the business when it comes down to real estate. And I think that has a lot of value. So if you're trying to shorten the gap in regards to how long you want to take to figure out how to either buy a house, flip a house, or rent a house, I think they can definitely help you. You know, that's the biggest impact right there, taking that knowledge and the know-how from somebody that's doing it already, that can show you how to do it, and you can move forward a lot faster.